Graham, and I play Keith Brennan in the Sol Saga. How long have I been narrating audiobooks? I have been narrating audiobooks for 22 or 23 years, and I'm delighted to do it. I never imagined that I would fall in love with this aspect of my work as much as I have, or that people would come to appreciate it so much. So I'm really thankful for that, and glad to be narrating audiobooks. No idea how many titles. Hundreds, more than I see quoted usually. Do I work in other performance categories? Yes, I work in film, television, and theater as well. I'm fortunate to have a rich artistic life, which is great. Folks probably know me from The Wire, Madam Secretary, numerous other things, I guess, First 48. But that's great. That's what I do. How did you break into audiobook narration? I was doing a show in London, world premiere of a Lost Tennessee Williams play at the National in London, and I met a friend of a friend who narrated audiobooks both there and in New York, where he lives part of the year. And I said, that sounds like fun. When I get back, if you'd be kind enough to make an introduction, I'd love that. And he did, and the rest is delightful history. What connected me most to Keith's journey? It's a good question. Well, when you're creating something, a character or narrating a story, of course, there are many disparate parts, and you have to find all kinds of ways to connect with the circumstances to bring it to life. So I don't know if I can quantify it exactly, but what I can say that I appreciated was here was a man who was tasked with incredible responsibilities that he has taken seriously, that he takes seriously, trying to shepherd his constituency from A to B to C safely and without getting annihilated, basically. And he's done a great job, but he's a little weary of the shenanigans. And he has an incredible journey all along the way. And it's really fantastic, actually. What advice would I give to my character? And what advice would they most likely give to me? Advice I would give to Keith is, watch out, brother. Keep your eyes open. And what advice would they most likely give to me? Yeah. Don't believe everything you hear and watch your six. What interested me most about the story of Sol Saga Book One? It's a fascinating look at the idea of a new-ish civilization sprouting from humankind on Earth, trying to take root in other areas of the solar system and other areas, basically, of the galaxy, off-world, and all the political intrigue and all it takes to make that happen, and also, all of the things that we struggle with here that keep us separated and at war with each other, follow us wherever we go. And will we ever get on top of those issues and solve them to bring more light? Did I have a favorite scene to narrate? Oh, there's so many. I don't know if I can pick a favorite. I'll pick two that resonate. The opening movement of the book, of our story, really resonates because here's a man who doesn't really want to be here in all this pomp and circumstance, and it's unfolding around him, and just seeing him trying to keep his stuff together was delightful and painful and hilarious. And another one is after he's really, really been through it later in the book, where he is not really in himself. He's been beaten down, and he is really, really, really in a groggy state, trying to come to consciousness. And what helps most when preparing to narrate a book like this? I think being open to what the author is trying to say, being open to what it conjures in your own imagination, and being open to your creative impulse in response to all that. What sneaky thing do I do in the booth that I know would weird people out? Nothing. I don't think this would weird people out, but I oftentimes am recording in what I call mood lighting, which is basically with the lights off in the booth, aside from the screen that I'm reading from, or perhaps one little lonely light on. And I often record with my shoes off. I just like to feel free, and I like to have a great mood stirred up around me. If I had to be a veggie or fruit, which fruit or veggie would I be, and why? I don't know. I don't know. What's the answer to that question? I'm going to say mango. Mango or Hawaiian white pineapple, because they're sweet, juicy, and delicious. What's your favorite go-to catchphrase or saying? Well, welcome to today.